Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fantabulous, peaceful, nothing ever goes wrong session of the Western Chivalrix Boons of the West. Ah, isn't it lovely? When last we left off, you guys successfully held the line against terrible monsters. Their eyes in the sky, so to speak, were blinded. Eventually, the assaults came to their end, and things got quiet. An entire day went past without anything coming to assault you guys. And then, strangely enough, another day went past without anything coming to assault you guys. I make this point more clearly because yesterday I said the rival party arrived. There'll be a little bit of time fuckery there because I forgot that they can't move at full speed on the way back home because some of them got a whole bunch of harm. It was not an easy fight for that party at all. But they did succeed, which is nice. None of them actually died, which is double nice. That would have been pretty tragic if they came back with one of them on a fucking stretcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be a shame if Jen died off screen.
I know, right?
God, that'd be such a fucking
Tammy.
tuck, wouldn't it?
I won't lie, it was definitely the most likely.
Maximum move.
I mean, yeah, I know it's most likely. She sure is the only bun in that group.
So she's coming back with like 5 ranks of harm.
Let's jump over to the Cornwall screen.
Looks like you're not wrong, Savin.
And approaching from the east.
Only 2.
Ah,
Let's
okay.
see, so Ula can see him.
I feel like one of these is not like the others.
Huh. Who would,
You know, I don't know, Savin. I don't know. I remember there being 7 in the rival party before, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I think they found a lolly or something.
Yeah, they definitely had that weird, strange, green-eyed girl there.
Yeah. But yes, you see the rival party cresting the horizon, but you had also had like a whole other day of rest without being assaulted to your names. Don't forget to take off the harm you would have had, which is always good. I think by this point, everyone's managed to get their exhaustion cured, and people who had been pulling, all-nighters to keep their eyes out actually went back to like a normal rotational watch. Over the course of that day, Hallie spends a long time writing letters. Ariel, too, writes a nice big letter. Let's see
Anna
here.
writes a letter, too.
Cassie and Jesse just sort of don't really do anything much. Trist, of course, making people swoon, as you do. Faunra gets a chance to lift. And yeah, don't forget to top off your health and resources and all that good stuff. Now that you're done having the shit kicked out of you.
No longer have a bunch of temp HP from the first time Bob cast his totem. Oh well.
Of course. Let's see here. And also, on the end of that last day, one of the people in the hospital who's been spent most of the time in, like, just fucking medically unconscious almost, is this the white-haired young lady who had been in the hospital there. Let's see if I got her. Oh god, the GM notes are on the different side.
Is that a Hedrah? Hello, Hedrah.
Hello. You have missed not much. Just to recap right now.
Okay, sorry, it was basically taking care of a burn.
Oof.
Ow.
Burn?
Yeah, I was trying to speed cook some stuff, and when I pulled the pasta away from the stove there, I jostled the water too much, so it just splashed over my arm. It's like,
Ow. Mm.
That's fun, like throwing boiling water on your arm.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's annoying.
Yes, annoying is definitely the word for it, and not something else.
In my category, it is annoying. Because I was having to fix everything with one arm under the, getting rinsed under the sink.
Mm.
Sorry, under the tap. Just slow me down. I should have been here like 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago, otherwise.
Anyway.
Yeah. While this day has been passing by, I say one of the other people who had spent all the time those two who's got like smashed limbs essentially, has awoken from being just in a medically induced coma. And she will introduce herself more properly. She'll wonder where the rival party has gotten to, and I'm sure you have no problem explaining that part. She introduces herself as Shepherd Jessica.
So do people do the thing here where they put their last names first, like in Japan?
No, as in Shepherd is her title.
But what's her last name then? Is it also Shepherd? Is she Shepherd Jessica
That would be
Shepherd?
great, Shepherd Jessica Shepherd.
Shepherd.
That's a good. Roll me a D2.
Commander.
Surname. Not for Shepherd, but obviously. It would be Grave Moss. Shepherd Jessica Grave Moss.
Oh, that's actually a pretty baller name.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Falling out of control.
It's
Podcast.
I know, right? It's because she is married to the other shepherd, more formally currently known as the Shepherd of Shadows, Pan Gravemoss.
Oh, I thought her last name
The
was
Druid, right?
Commander.
Yeah.
The evil
This lady
druid.
here, yes, and this lady here is also a druid.
Yeah, right. She was married. She was the one married to the evil druid who has been attacking this village.
Yep.
Oh.
She apparently she said. I think they said that she has no idea what happened, and that it just that all of a sudden, her wife.
Yeah, they are
Went nuts.
married. Although at the time they didn't say wife, they would have said companion or partner, because I hadn't confirmed whether they'd married or not, because I hadn't written Gravemoss's surname in for Jessica.
Went
So I
bonkers.
guess
Went
married.
just decided to just start murdering.
Yep. Here I go murdering for the first time. And Jessica tried to stand up to her, but unfortunately, Jessica here, young human compared to like 800-year-old elf druid, did not stand up much for the fight.
Isn't that rob the cradle a little bit, having an 800-year-old like elf druid go for a young human?
Literally, cradle.
Yeah.
Listen, it's
So
just
what
a
you're
passing
saying-
fancy for the elf. It's a lifelong
It's a
commitment for the
passing fancy
human.
that they got married. Like, hey.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, humans have the lifespan of, like, one of those jackal little dogs who lives, like 6-7 years.
Well, when you don't age, your human phase could last 80 years. I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah, that's like a fucking drop in the ocean.
She will look incredibly offended at this line of conversation.
Nobody's actually saying this in
Yeah,
character.
of course not.
Yeah,
I
no.
know, but here's the
She
thing,
feels
like,
it.
In other words, we took out the pedophile.
Oof.
Oh.
Oi. Don't be mean. She will scowl. As though just sensing your weird judgment. Oh my
Although-
god, that would be a really fucked up name for a character to be. Peter File.
You guys, you guys
Oh,
haven't.
yes.
Oh no.
You guys haven't seen that episode of the IT Crowd.
No.
No.
This girl was dating a guy named Peter File, and she didn't realize what it sounded like. And then at one point in the episode, Moss just goes, "They say pedophile in America. Maybe you should move to America." And the girl says, "You stopped moving to America." She doesn't realize how it sounds until the train announcer is like, do we have a pedophile? Pedophile, please come to please come to the desk." She's like, "Oh my god, I hear it now."
That is a lie because there's not a single fucking megaphone in the UK that sounds like anything other than.
That's how
Fucking
all
hate it.
megaphones are. There's never any megaphone that
It is
actually sounds right.
It's astounding
Anyway.
how bad like
Anyway, sorry, yes.
announcement systems are.
Anyway, in the realm of the chivalrics, where there is no such thing as a tannoy, only an annoying tan. Yeah, Shepard will try to answer questions that you have over the course of that day. She is in great discomfort after, her arms and legs got mauled by wolves.
Mm.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It
I
is.
understand how she feels.
Mm-hmm.
Bob is up on the roof, just looking down and be like, "Sup, Shipperino?"
She's like outside, probably sat on like a wooden chair just because she's desperate for some fucking fresh air. Greetings, young person.
Young Sir Bob.
Sir, you're a knight. Greetings,
Yeah.
Sir Bob.
Sir Bob of the Shepherds.
You're a shepherd.
Yeah,
She'll...
you can understand that I'm just a little bit, miffed, confused, and rightfully so the desecration of animals with unholy blighting.
Are you Circle of the Shepherd?
Yeah,
Huh. Oh, she'll... Wait, fucking hell, I forgot. You would have known these people.
but
What? What circle did you
I
think
have
Bob
been
was?
shepherd this entire fucking time.
What, do you think Bob was like a berserker, barbarian or something?
Yeah, I thought Bob was a Black Knight. This is the first time I'm hearing that you're a fucking Circle of the Shepherd, Druid.
I put down totems. That's literally their shtick.
How about their
And
shtick
not
of
with
summoning
animals
people?
naturally.
Yeah, their stick is summoning, so I let that completely go over my head.
Do you really want me to start summoning?
No.
I want you to summon
No.
6. I want you to summon 6 vultures so we can peck Volthamar dead.
Super vultures for pecking my vampires to death. No!
No, 32 vultures.
Well, okay, you probably have a passing recollection of them at the very least. Jessica herself not very commonly around, but I guess that means you would have known Pan Gravemoss at the very least, because she would have probably been the one to assign you a shepherd. At which point, yeah, she'll go, "Oh, I'm Pan's wife." Or was. I don't know if this qualifies for a divorce. She will gesture at her arms and legs.
Well, that's.
I think it's certainly grounds for one.
I'm not gonna judge whether what your interests are. I'm just gonna judge on the fact that just motions to the fucking smoked out, burnt out pits with all the corpses, the scorch, and the abominations. See,
Yeah, her expression falls completely and immediately again. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what came over her. Everything was perfectly fine one day. She went out to go and scout the surrounding area after there was some tremors from the woods and warning that she heard. And then when she came back, it was different. and pretty much immediately the majority of the circle was slain. I tried to stop her, but I'm nowhere near as powerful as Pan is.
Ah. Well then,
One thing.
that's
Hey,
less than good.
hey Scow, can you bring up the map for a sec? Well, you don't have to bring the map, but like, I'll pull out my map in like the general area where we found like that dark ritual site.
I don't
Was she
know.
scouting around there?
I don't know what direction she went in, honestly.
Hmm.
Yeah, that crossed my mind too.
It's entirely possible. It's not incredibly far away. It's within a week's ranging for her. Probably less if she's actually trying.
Yeah.
Was it bad over there? Do you know what caused this?
The cause? No, we do not know.
The results, exactly the same things that were popping around here.
Yes, they're very similar in nature.
Except the vampire, though. That thing was not there when we initially thought.
Pardon me, sorry, a vampire.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
point to the big ass smoldering pile that was this. Yeah.
The head on the
kill
pipe.
it there.
Oh, that head has already turned to ash in the
Oh,
day.
that's
Nice.
gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gave us some scars in common. But
She'll
fell, nonetheless.
bump the back of her head against the wall and sigh. Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid, as far as our circle is concerned, we're going to have to start all over again. Or I'm going to have to start all over again if Pan's fallen and, well, I haven't really learned everything yet, and I'm still, I'm glad I'm full of painkillers right now because I don't really want to try and think much about what's happened to my wife, as you might expect. Still kind of reeling.
Hmm.
Yeah, sigh and stare off into the fucking middle distance for a while on learning all of this. I missed most of this,
Yeah.
well,
It's okay.
murder.
Just be happy you did. Secondly, recover. It's a long road ahead.
Yeah. Gonna have to find new druids and I don't even know where to start.
Well, you can think of that after you recover.
Mm.
Until then, it's just a waste of energy. Don't worry, could have been worse. A lot worse. So
Not much worse.
well, everyone here could have been dead.
Oh, okay, yes, that is a lot worse. For
Yeah.
our circle, though, about as bad as it could have been.
About as bad as been is absolutely annihilated. Okay, you're still here. I'm still here. So, I,
You know
Yes, but
anybody
most of the
else?
circle
That's why she-
isn't.
That's why she said about as bad as it could have been.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. There's still a few druids out there, I'm sure. It's not like the whole circle lives there, example being such as yourself. I know a number joined up with Sir Gale a long ways back. I have to call on a number of them. Not that I've met most of them. A lot of them are elves, so they just, disappear for like 40 years and then turn up like nothing's changed.
Wait, Sir Gale?
Yes.
That's the Ivory Home night, right?
No, Sir Gale is forest.
Oh, yes, of course, that makes sense.
So Eric is the beefy lad for the Ivory Home, the Dilf.
Right, yes, Bob's future husband.
Just pull out that glorious, handsome Dilf.
He was momentarily confused because of Gale Hout.
Oh, you're thinking it was one from your backstory.
You know, Sir Gale, elven fuckboy of the forest.
Oh, that guy.
Very pretty that he is. Yeah. She will try her best to answer any. One sec. Oh, they got it. I was about to hit that bot myself, but anyway. Yeah, do you have any questions for her? She can try and answer them.
So, can you give us a timeline of what happened?
I don't know what day it is right now, unfortunately.
I will tell her the day.
The day currently is October the 12th. I'm missing about half a month, I think.
Ooh.
Half a what? Sorry.
Half of a month. I've definitely woken up some of the times in between them, but under a great deal of medication.
Alright, so this started half a month ago.
Roughly,
What
yes.
happened before you went down, exactly?
Pan went out to go and look into a disturbance in the forest, and she usually moves quite quickly on her own, so I left her to it. A few days later, she came back different. You know, when you're looking at someone and they just don't seem to be cohesively, like consciously there.
Yeah.
She was like a woman possessed, and I'm suspecting now quite literally possessed. And then the wolves all came out of the woods, some that we've known for their entire lives, and it was a bit of a massacre. I managed to get quite far away before the worst of it came to. But then in the following night, I was tired and was brought low by a number of the wolves. I called down lightning on them. Unfortunately, I was still very much in contact. I lift my shirt to show off the fancy-looking lightning scars that they leave behind, but I can't move my arms or legs yet.
That's fine. We can compare scars later. For right now, though. Before Pan went ranging, is she acting any different?
No, totally normal.
Anything happened around the circle out of the ordinary? People or animals that are unfamiliar?
Sometimes animals are drawn towards the circle, and occasionally beasts of darkness too. Part of our duty is making sure that the fields around here tend to be as safe as we can make them. We don't exactly range out massively far to go hunting, but disturbances of the forest can come in many shapes or forms. I don't know. I'm sure I saw something at some point, but now I try to recall it and I can't. It's this blank spot in my head. I'm sure I saw something strange, but I don't know what.
How about a raven? A raven out of the ordinary. That ring any bells?
No, I don't think so.
Alright. Another approach then. Pan. She have a raven familiar? I don't think that's druid craft normally, but
Oh goodness. I mean, she doesn't really do familiars at all. Most animals just come and hang around her. It would be rare to see her without her being in the company of like wolves and birds. And heck, at one point there was a bear following her around.
no familiars. That's interesting. Pan have any friends into wizardry, sorcery, arcane magic?
Oh goodness. I mean, her brothers and sisters have all got some kind of magic about them. I think most of them are still alive.
I mean, real mages. Practice practitioners.
Not any practitioners, no. There used to be a wizard tower, but there hasn't been a wizard in it for like 200 years. I mean, maybe she knew them quite well back then, but
Wizard tower where? I'll gesture to the map.
let me just pull you one over. A wizard tower. Go into that friggin' reveal polygon. Doot, 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 doot. Grab my little pin icon for a little tower. Let's see here. That'll work.
A wizard hat.
Roughly there. A couple days away from the circle.
Where is the circle anyway?
Oh, the circle is located right here. She'll gesture at the large. In fact, it's probably on your map as a solitary copse of trees.
Yeah, it's where the
It's-
rival party said they were going.
It's about a day thick forest, such as it were. We've got some foothills around us, and we're not entirely far from the border, so we tend to have a quite good view over the area.
I see. Let's see, the big explodey thing, that was like here-ish?
Somewhere around here.
It was in there, or like crossing over from one hex to the other. Yep.
Okay. Not inconceivable, but
It's a long range, yeah, but it was a disturbance, so she went, and that's why she went solitary. She can
Wait.
travel quite far, quite fast.
Hold on. You said it happened half a month ago.
Yeah.
No, that disturbance, that hit, it was too recent for that. It was just a few days ago. Something else happened.
Hmm.
Oh. Shit. Unless you kept records at the circle, I don't think we're likely to find out until any, sellswords get back. Assuming they do.
I mean, she has a diary. I would be surprised if it weren't kept in there. Also, I found the most adorable little symbol for druids.
Yes, good.
A flag with a little animal in it.
Is that a fox?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a doggo or a wolf.
Yeah, it looks more like a wolf to me.
Animal of
Oh,
some
Jimmy
kind.
Stania.
Ooh, hot chocolate. I want hot chocolate.
So,
Anybody
I
else
don't
have
really-
questions? I'm about out.
I don't believe so. I think our next line of investigation is in that diary or within the circle, provided the others return.
Alright.
If they do not return soon, we will have to go and find them and finish their job for them.
Maybe. That
We don't have
attacks have
time to
stopped.
tarry here.
I think they at least succeeded. Maybe they all died in the process, but that's unlikely.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Unlikely, but should that have been their fate, we will have to go and
Yeah.
find them anyway.
Yes.
It'd be a dramatically opportune time for the other party to crest the hill.
Alas, this is still the day before. You won't see
Yeah.
them until morning tomorrow.
Okay, then I will do the stuff
Alright.
in the morning.
Look
Shit.
at the light of the third day coming. Ho, ho, ho.
Yep.
Well,
No, they're on the light of the fourth, unfortunately. What with the furious fucking armor collected.
oh,
It's fine.
Sir
The town needs help
Halua's
around it anyway.
getting letters together to be sent out. Do you have anyone you'd want contacted? Told about all of this?
No, not really anymore.
Well, not even the Forest Knights? Maybe they could send someone out to help, I don't know, undo some of the damage. Get you all back on your feet. Those who remain.
Yeah. Might be a little bit longer for me and my feet, unfortunately. Unless Pan's about to come over the fucking horizon as well. You're powerful enough to fix broken bones.
Well,
Is that wrong? She did all that and I still hope she's okay.
It's not wrong. You knew her for years before this.
Mm.
Under that long as well.
She was strong and tough, and sure, sometimes she had a bit of a hard streak about her, but she cared about her whole circle. If she is okay, this is going to have hit her very, very hard.
Mm.
So, sigh and shrug. Probably does not notice that Tristan's like, no, she's evil now.
Well,
just prepare yourself.
if you,
Once someone...
yeah, if you have survived, worst case, it is a termination by Moonbeam.
Yeah,
Nice, Bob.
great.
Very tactful, very tactful.
Reach on, whap him on the back of the head.
I would
you gave it
glare. Yeah, I would glare at you and walk away, but I'm stuck here in this chair now for a while.
Yeah,
I
you
think
do know the rules yourself, so
all
It's
Bob's
not
trying to say is just be prepared. Once someone drinks that deep in the darkness, I'm not sure there's any coming back. But we'll see. Hopefully those sellswords bring her back alive. At least we'll have answers.
So why are knights here while sellswords go out to, well, slay my wife?
Gotta protect
to
the
defend the
town.
town, of course.
Alright. Do you think they blame me too?
Don't know. No one even said you were related to all this. I don't think they blamed anyone.
And if they did, I'd say you'd had no part in it, really. You're just a victim in all of it.
Yeah. And she'll mostly spend a lot of time mulling in her thoughts. Probably asks Bob to come over and help her write up a bunch of like notices and missives because she can't use her fucking hands. And will at some point direct you to a satchel of her belongings that are still in the hospital where that's got like stamps and signatories, and you can see inside there is like this very pretty, like painted ivory token that works like a waxed seal. It's got like Pan Grave Moss's sigil on it.
Yeah, so I figured that regular messages that goes through and the rest is in Druidic.
Yes, there'll be some that's in Ranger Sign as like half of a cipher for a normal letter, and she'll work you through those 'cause it's a little bit out of your realm of knowledge. Some is in Druidic, but a lot of them are written in Common, mostly so that when, knights receive them, they don't immediately have to go, well, looks like bad things happened and only our druids can read this. It actually comes across quite poorly. No, they're more direct missives, so they can actually reach all the druids. So there are some coded messages that have ranger markings across the top. That Staff of Bones, that'd do the job. You'd need 4 charges in it, though, so you have to go out a fucking beaten ass.
Yes. I'll roll a history check or int or whatever at that question I just posed too. I don't fucking know the answer.
You are knights. If it is a chivalrous thing to do for the good of the people, then yes. At the same time, Druid law is Druid law. You'd be best off asking Bob, at which point Bob would answer, unfortunately, it would be down to the most, highly ranked druid of the circle, which unfortunately is Jessica.
So,
It just
is
reminds me of an actual thing in UK and American law, which is tree law.
Tree law.
Tree law. There are certain trees you can't cut down and shit like that. So druids are in charge of tree law.
Fucking
The
tree
wild
law.
west of the forest.
Yeah.
It's high noon, but you can't see it over the canopy.
Yee Bob. All right. And then, indeed, the following day, cresting the horizon come morning, those of you already on morning watch are made aware. Jessica will ask to be wheeled out on hearing that there are 7 people there as opposed to 6.
Nice.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, yeah. I say it is a new day and a new morning, and you can see that more than a few members of that group are limping as they crest the hill into Cornwall. I think it's Faunra and Ariel in the morning.
No, last watch is the dragons.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Then yeah, it would be Hallie and Tristan who see them first.
Yeah, I'll be if they call Tajana, she'll come out.
Yeah, I imagine most people will. Cass and Jesse both will, after dressing themselves, come on down and have a look.
Heelsies.
Yep. And yeah.
Is everyone? Because I can do prayer of healing, which will heal everybody.
I mean,
For the
so
most
that's up
part,
there.
physical wound, missing hit points have been recovered for the most part. Apart from
So
one who appears to be, well, not exactly gagged and bound. You can see that there are like ropes, like slender peace tie ropes around her fingers.
Yeah, you got how like the little Chinese cuffs around each of the fingers so she can't like make hand motions.
Yeah, she can
So-
still mostly use her fingers like clench a fist and unclench, but with like these peace tie knots around her second knuckles, she can't really do anything particularly arcane with them.
So what you're saying is lesser restoration and
Yeah,
milk
that might
for
help.
people.
Milkies would probably help a few.
Yeah, Milky's is what they need, not lesser resto.
Yeah. Because they've got like harm and exhaustion rather than like anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Jenna's bringing up the rear in this case, and she's had a bit of a black and blue makeover.
Oh, that poor sweetie.
Yep.
Very, very glam punk.
Of course. And Lady Liliana apparently has a particularly large like bandage around her head.
Oh no,
It looks
she
like
lost the other eye.
no, it is in fact like over the area of her missing eye. You would surmise, presumably, she was struck in her blind spot, which is what having a blind eye means you have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
What happened
that's
to
not
Garrett
unexpected.
or Barrett? What's that status?
That is just normal exhaustion.
Oh, okay. Good.
He went down.
Sadly-
He went down 3 times and
Ooh.
managed to get back up without taking a death save each time.
Impressive.
Jen went down 4 times. Lady Liliana
Ouch.
went down once and took harm.
Ow.
Ouch.
Lady Liliana sadly lost her eye.
Right.
The other one?
No. I'll swagger forward. Well, looks like you all made it back alive. And I see our culprit's here too.
Her expression is downcast. Barrett sighs. Yeah, well, it's been a long day. I'm going to pass out in a minute.
You all look busted in the chops.
We are.
Who needs milkies?
Sure. I'll take you up on that, I guess.
It's very restorative.
Oh, I'm aware. I know how it works, and yes, I am so tired. I would not mind availing myself of your tremendous cans, ma'am.
And
We
just
were.
looks around the corner and see fucking Tajana cops pounds Garrick.
Yep, he is consumed by Squidge.
Just gets swept off his feet and carried off into
I thought
carried off into the black.
She's not that strong.
I thought it was Barrett that. I thought it was Barrett that.
Where's the ranger, Garrick?
No, it was Garrick.
Absolutely love.
Garrick, the mute spell singer, he
The one-
will hum in surprise and sound relatively pleased, and bury himself into some titters. But yeah,
Winter,
it's-
you don't understand. You don't need to be that strong. Just use your thick as leverage.
Yeah, it's an
Whisk
elf.
him
It's a
away.
twig.
Envelop
Yeah,
him and roll away.
He's
he's
an
a very
elf.
spindly lad.
He's 90 pounds wet.
Yep.
Fair enough.
You envelop
Speaking of
him
wet.
and just roll away like a ball.
Alright.
Ow!
Anyway, yeah, Barrett will. But in a moment, we were going to execute this woman until Tammy decided to do something.
Something.
He scratches the back of his head and looks a little bit mystified. Don't understand it myself. Was hoping that you guys would have some kind of answer.
Well,
If you tried
Tammy,
asking
then
Tammy.
what did you do?
She has no idea what she did. She was unconscious for about half a fight.
Cool. What happened?
ran her through with a glowing spear. And she's still alive. And last we checked, Tammy doesn't own a glowing spear.
A
Doesn't seem to have a spear
glowing
at all.
spear.
Yeah, no, definitely not regular. And you guys understand what's up and who her supposed papa is?
Could you elaborate on the glowing spear? Any markings or distinctive features other than glowing?
See a bunch of runes on it.
It looked actually a lot more like a lance now that I see what Sir Trist here has on his person. Tall thing, short, well, quite long half, but very, very long, stabby part with lots of streamers coming off of it, like tournament things that you ponces would,
Pennants,
smash
yeah.
into each other. Yes, those. Yeah, ponce rags, those.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's covered in those, and she ran this druid through, and then there was a blinding blast of light, and now she's, quiet.
I'm gonna put my hand under the
She
druid's chin and lift it up. You remember your name? What you've done?
She frowns and nods. Just not feeling conversational.
Yeah,
Did she-
well, your wife is, so.
She's alive? But her,
Yeah.
entire expression just sort of, brightens up and opens. I thought she dead.
Yeah, just about. What with the wolves mawing all her limbs and the lightning bolts. She's alive.
Barrow snort and nod. Yeah, she wouldn't believe me when I said that. It was that lightning bolt that led us to her. We saw it in the middle of the day.
Did Tammy purge the
Yep.
Ariel?
Well, what she did was hit this thing. Barrett reaches into his bag and pulls out what appears to be a slender black metal chain. And there are clips on it. He's got some fragments of what appears to be spherical metal. But it's like if someone managed to punch a hole through a lead shot pit. And then it split, mushroomed out.
So she hit that, which was around the druid, with the glowing spear, right?
Yeah. Of course, I saw it go through it and into her, but she's got no big puncture hole in her.
So this chain, could you see it on her before the spear hit? Lance it?
God, now that you say, I'm not sure.
Think hard, this is important.
He'll look to the others. Someone with a fucking perception score, maybe? Nope. How about you with the slightly worse one?
Just keep going through the whole part until someone has a brain.
Yeah, fuck it. All right,
Yeah,
let's
keep
I'm
going.
just gonna.
I just
Okay. Okay. All right. Jen, turn off your exhaustion. Just to make this, because she would have seen it before she got injured. Nope. Garrick, turn yours off. Oh no, you don't have exhaustion.
Come on,
Hey, there we go. Garrick will hum and withdraw himself from Tajana's TIDs before sign languaging, essentially. Barrel nod. Yeah, she had it on her originally.
And she did.
Yeah.
Can I religion check at it?
You were
Or-
welcome to. Also, Trist, when you did an Arcana check, what was it you wanted to know exactly?
I was Arcana-ing the golden spear, the bit. I want to try and cross-reference that with the ASMR powers I've seen from Green Eyes.
It is, so far as you're aware, not an Azamar power, but you are aware that in the Eternal King's armory there should be something along the lines of a legendary lance. Maybe she's stolen it.
All right, and
Uh,
let's throw an Arcana at that black chain too. I'll
Sure.
grab some
I'll
help
assist
from.
you in that, Savin. I can assist you. I have a con.
Thanks. Oh, that was a good assist. Thank you.
Yeah. You don't know what this is, but you do know that it hella evil. There are no
Hmm.
significant markings on it. Like, it looks rough craft, like put together entirely at a whim. Like, I happen to have some chain and I have this ball of metal. They don't really mix, but I'll make a cradle or some kind of a necklace or something.
Is that safe to handle?
I don't know.
And that's
And
me
when you
asking
look at it,
Skow.
you go, it probably shouldn't have been.
Okay,
But he doesn't seem especially bothered.
gonna take my Arm of Darkness spear out and just gonna hold the blunt end up towards him. Do me a favor, Barrett. Put that on here. You really don't want to be holding that for too much longer.
Oh, right, that whole curse shit. Right.
Yep. Gonna do you
Surely
one of
I should
those.
not be handing this over to a dragon then, shouldn't I? I hear you all get a little bit crazy about it.
Well, this thing's already made of dark bullshit, so I'm just gonna use it to transport it over to. He'll nod towards the two nerds in the back row.
All right.
Just gonna kind of fling it over there.
I have a question. Is Pan or whatever?
Han.
Uh,
Here, one sec.
is she kneeling or is she
She's
standing?
stood. She is stood. So she's about like 6 foot even, long red
Okay.
hair. Although you can see that there's a portion of it that's been singed off by fire. Her fingers, as I said before, are peace tied. And yeah, as you approach, she recognizes you.
Hey there, Pan. How you doing?
1 second while I whisper you a question.
Sure thing. Make sure it's properly, or you can just do it on Discord.
That's a good idea. I didn't even hear you say that. Sorry, Amxal.
Well, yeah, I didn't say. I put it in chat.
Oh, all right.
And then you did a bunch of perceptions and everything got kind of buried.
Okay. I only noticed the warning bells bit.
Oh yeah, I missed it under warning bells. Yeah.
Okay. At which point, yeah, Pan will go. Sir Bob, it is a surprise to see you. I apologize that it is under such inauspicious circumstances. Is Jessica okay?
Well, it'll take a while for her to be able to walk properly, unless you feel so inclined to, help undo the damage.
Immediately, of course.
Yeah.
I would need to be
Yeah.
untied, but that is, I believe, your decision until I am, well, I don't know.
No, that's her decision. She outranks me.
She does, but also I believe she would be quite biased.
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she? See, I never had a problem with you. Like, you were a little bit of, asshole sometimes.
Oh yes, an
when you were a kid.
outrageous ice cold bitch. I've heard.
Yeah, no, that I saw through. That was okay. That was okay. See, what I just didn't really like about this stuff is like the whole unholy desecration of animals, which you were very inclined to nail to us. That was a literal grave offense for any of Druids of the Shepherds.
Indeed.
Yeah, so.
It is a rule that, despite being unintentional, is a rule I have broken.
Yeah, see, now we have to go through the circumstances as to why it was broken.
I was not myself, quite
Yeah.
literally. I was a passenger in my own body, but it was still my own body.
Yeah.
Let's not talk in circles here. It was so far, it is clear that she was possessed or otherwise out of her own, and casting blame for hours and hours will lead us nowhere.
Oh, I know. We just need her to say things. See, like we have our orders, we have our rules. How we go through it is our matter.
Indeed. If it was something redeemable, then I would probably send the druid in question down to sleep in the barrows. I do not know if what I've done is redeemable, though. Whether it was my doing on purpose or not.
Yeah. So in the meantime, it just well, let's get you going. He just grabs the rope that binds her wrists together and just yanks her with him.
I will not permit you to move her.
She'll.
Yeah,
she'll. It looks like Faunra is bringing you to a stop. She'll pause.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lady Knight.
Oh, do tell me, Faunra.
The taint of darkness has entered and possessed her.
Okay.
Be she free of some measure of it now, enough to speak, it matters little. That cannot be allowed to come near anyone else.
And bring Jessica out here. She's the only one who can heal her.
Heal her.
Did you notice the wolf bites and the broken limbs?
Those will heal in time.
In time. Right now she's the only druid of that circle who can make any decisions. You'd earn one piece.
And Bob
Faunra is going to lift the sword that she has had out the whole time and has blessed with her blood, and she's going to lift it and like I cannot allow that.
Faunra.
Yeah. Are you gonna oppose the law?
Bob has made it clear this is underneath an order not of your own. You cannot interfere. You have no legal right.
I will lay a hand upon Faunra's shoulder. Put down the sword for now.
Oh, Faunra is right, though.
You
She's
stand
too
between
dangerous
me
to
and
just
my
let into the
oath.
town.
No.
Oh no. We're
I
not
will
gonna
not
let
stand
her into
between
the
your
tunnel.
oath.
I
But
do deserve punishment, but I would like at least to do one final gift and heal my wife. I am willing to accept a judgment of death afterwards. But not at your hands, Lady Knight, but at my own circle's hands.
She is of the forest and must be judged by the forest. For anyone else to take that right out of battle is against the codes we have all sworn ourselves to.
Maybe to you.
And unfortunately, the only one in a position to make that judgment is Bob. so...
I do not answer to Bob.
No, none of us do. Druids do. Well,
That matters very little. That matters none to me.
well,
Should
stop
answer-
pussyfooting around and stab her. Come on, let's get it over with one way or the other.
Enough. I am a cleric of Embla, and I will not allow this to happen while we stand here. Put down your sword. What is it? Bloody Rose? What they called?
Orchid.
Put down your blade, Blood Orchid.
Pan will look confused between the two of you. Ah, an orchid. That makes a measure of sense. Should you wish it, she pauses, unsure of your name, Lady.
Who are you
She's
addressing?
just looking to Faunra in this case.
Knight.
Sorry, sir.
Lady is the
Address
proper.
me only as Knight.
Fine then, Sir, Lady, Knight. Should you wish it, I'll see myself to your chapel, lady, and undergo what punishments and rites of cleansing that they might have in Embla's name. Would that assuage your need to spill my life's blood on this already tainted ground? I know all too well that they are not a gentle peoples, but I look forward to the scourging.
My blade is consecrated and blessed.
To kill only. It is not a blade of redemption.
We cleanse, not redeem. That is not our place.
And if the Eternal King's daughter has already cleansed me, so as it has been put, I would still leave this matter to my circle, and not to your chapel. I would be willing to go to them and see your mistress. I assume she yet lives still.
Again, Faunra, under these circumstances, she should be remanded to her order's head. It is only right.
She will wait to see if she is struck with eyes closed.
Hallie is to interpose herself between the two.
Hmm.
And I will
Fucking
say
do it or
this,
don't. God.
obviously this, like, Faunra, you've seen what I've done, how much I made sure to take care and protect, to guide and help. This is an oath that I took, but punishment by circles, by my own kind, my own order, is to be done by my own order. You're questioning whether or not my judgment
This is an interesting.
should be like tainted somehow. But over the past days, you've seen, this past weeks, you've seen exactly what I'm capable of.
If the darkness can be banished from someone, we must learn how this is to be. She needs to be sent to those older and wiser than us. The darkness grows ever more. Any weapon we can have against it is very important. We
Enough.
cannot throw it away.
If what Tammy summoned is what I think it is, then this lady is free from darkness. Cleansed already. There is no need to execute her. Let her live a life of redemption, doing and saving what she can to make up for what she has taken. That is what we should be doing.
This is an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, you are leaning hard into being a zealot, which is a correct situation. However, you are being lent on both by your superior in the hairs, your superior of Embla, and everyone else is also standing around her. You are still compelled. I would not hold it against you to just take the swing. But it also looks like everyone is going to get in your way if you try that too.
I'm not.
Well, okay.
Except for Tristan.
Well, the edgelord isn't,
Bob-
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Bob and
He's
Hallie, though, are going to interpose themselves.
I'll
Yeah, well,
interpose
'cause
myself as well.
Tristy's already fucking perched on a gargoyle brooding.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just sitting here, literally, Tristan said like twice already, do it, faggot.
Do it, faggot.
Do it or don't. Stop
No,
pussyfooting
seriously,
around.
do it. That's a bad idea.
There's Tammy.
Oh, yes, it's narratively a terrible idea, which is exactly why you should do it.
Tammy
Gonna
is
be
stood
interesting.
behind, and she appears to be discussing something with Liliana and Trist. She'll notice your eyes on her though, and look at you.
The child of the king.
Well, don't go shouting it out. Yes, hi. I saved her already, so don't kill her, please.
I'm going to make a roll.
Sure.
I suppose it would be wisdom?
Am I allowed to hit you with a bardic? You are allowed to say no.
Can you
No.
actually refuse a bar?
So,
Okay.
would this be a wisdom save to not kill her?
This is to commit to my oath.
Okay,
Do I break my oath, or do I stay true to it?
but
No,
are you
actually-
breaking if there isn't any darkness to cleanse from her?
That's not the point.
You don't understand. We're trying to talk down a sister of battle.
That's exactly what you're trying to do.
But
You're
here's the question. Well, here's the thing, though. Well, here's the question. Is your commitment to your faith...
Nope. There it
So-
goes. Stop me if you
Yeah.
want.
yeah, that's...
Okay. How would
Hallie
we stop
will
an attack?
Well,
I suppose initiative then?
I guess initiative out of these three, because they have all literally already told me as a reaction that they will be jumping in front of your first attack against her. So I guess it's which of the three who literally everyone has said they will. So which of the three of you is going to get in the way?
I guess
Looks
it's
like,
Ariel.
of course, the bun.
The bunny,
All
of
right,
course.
let's see what the rest of you two have got. Any crits under your fucking sleeves?
I don't think they have the
mean,
dex to matter.
I don't have.
I
There's no way
suppose
that
I also have to roll.
No, you're taking your
Okay.
swing, and these ones have all, as reactions, agreed to interpose. So you are probably about to strike Ariel. Okay, yeah, Ariel gets in the way.
10, wow.
Ariel, I believe a 22 hits you.
Yeah, 22 does hit me, so that's 14 damage, I think, right? Because you're not raged or anything.
Oh no! Oh no!
You are raged.
I'm in Faunra is in execution mode.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's 21.
Yep, you take 21 damage.
Am I next on the initiative then?
Yeah, you can act. The blow has already come to interpose itself.
I heal.
This big heal. The big fat heal. And Bob, your action.
Wait, who are you healing?
Yeah, are you healing me or?
You're
Obviously,
nowhere near
healing
anyone,
the person
please.
who just got stabbed.
All right.
And also, I said that I was standing in between the two, but there's no way I can do that.
Yeah,
with
there
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
space. Like everyone is like all three of you are literally trying to crouch away in front of her, so I can't play favorites in that case.
It's true.
Okay, it's. I'm just double checking here. Well, Savin was, but I was wondering too.
So, Kina, can I ask you something quick? Can you
Yes.
actually print off like your Orchid O so I can know what to say in response for it? Because I understand
Make a
it's like
religion
hide out the
check.
dark.
Yeah, make a
can make
religion check. You aren't a member of the Orchid at all.
Okay, fair enough.
I will give Stray advantage on a religion check because they are emblemites and know each other.
She's a emblemite too.
Yeah, but she isn't religiously educated, as you can indeed see. Ugh, hardcore. Hallie,
Oh no.
you know that they are religious zealots through and through, sworn to slay the darkness in all of its forms, and likely does not trust at all. Pam puts up her bound hands. Please don't. It's enough. Please don't hurt each other over this. Oh God.
No. Bob just holds the hand like he's about to snap fingers in front of Faunra. You know exactly what this can do.
There is no need for that.
Yeah. Does your religion supersede the will and actions of the Eternal King? Do you put yourself above him?
Fun.
You do not speak with such authority.
Do you? No, you don't.
I act as Embla's sickle.
Yeah, to weed out the darkness, not to reap innocent lives.
We do crave work.
You do. But what if there's nothing to carve out, no darkness to carve out from her?
She was possessed by the darkness.
And
How
then it
can
got
you even
eliminated from
suggest
her
it?
by the Spear of Light,
By something we cannot explain.
by something I know.
You know of what struck her?
I do.
Well, spit it out already.
Rubs mitts together.
The Spear of Light, that which holds our world together.
What?
Rongo Minion. A
Use small,
powerful,
simple words for Faunra, please.
a very, very powerful, divinely being aspect, whatever you want to call it. Something that makes it so that no darkness can take root in anything. A very thing of light itself.
At which point, Tanya will point out, how do you know about Rongaminiad?
Oh. That's because I borrow some power from them. I have a pact with them.
Ah. Religion wouldn't really tell you anything about Rongaminiad. It would be history, yeah. Hey, look at you go. In a weirdly light-hearted twist of fate. Your favorite growing up stories probably would have been ones about Rongaminiad, infamous for its power to directly slay the darkness. That's the shit that you all crave.
you carry such a relic?
Tammy will nod once. Yes. Sort of. But mostly yes.
Show me.
Okay. Alright, fine. Can we, like, hide around a wall or something?
There's a stable right there.
She'll, like, quickly dash over here and then wave you over.
You're not gonna. If she is not here when I return,
Oh, I don't think she'll be moving.
Isn't moving. He's just holding his fingers like ready to snap them.
You got your
Sorry, Tristan, but
moonbeam
you cannot
Thanos
see
ready.
this.
Mm-hmm.
This is only for. Oh,
Oh,
I
here.
suppose me.
I'm gonna go sit my dark-armed spear up against the wall here. Hit it. Let's see what it can do.
You want to hit? How much does it cost?
Don't care. Full of
All right.
darkness. Also kind of shit.
She'll blink a few times and sigh. And then she'll, sort of pluck up a little masterwork fencing blade and takes a grip around it with basically bare hands around the blade itself, so the cross guard is held out. And drops like a puppet with her strings cut. There is a brief, awkward moment with the three of you staring at a basically unconscious young girl on the floor
Wow, I'm impressed.
before she stands back up again. And can the three of you give me insight checks?
Sure.
Sure can. Can I have advantage on this due to like me
Sure.
being?
Yes, you can. All right. This girl, the lights are on, but nobody's home. And how best to describe it? Like a soft corona of light sort of extends down the length of the cross guard of this like reverse-ended fencing blade. And what had been a blade slowly transfigures itself into a long shaft of light. And you can see beneath it through the haze of this light is like old dark wooden oak, and it's covered in cracks, and it's been like bolted and rebolted. In fact, Tristan, it looks a lot like the state you're like re-repaired again Lance had been in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got this long metal head, but tied to it are a beautiful series of pennants covered in glittering, glowing gold. And she stabs the spear. I apologize. Your spear is destroyed.
That's what I
It
expected.
shatters. There is a hiss before two halves of a spear that look quite plain, and I suppose they look more like a stick actually, since the head is the most was the darkness part that went to it. There is just sort of like two broken hafts and no spearhead anymore. It's not exactly still the prettiest weapon, and it's a lot less pretty without the head and being broken. And Ariel, can you make an Arcana test for me?
Sure. I'm gonna use my inspiration, so maybe it isn't terrible like the rest of them I've been doing.
Sure.
Of
Hey,
course.
there you go. Yeah, that there is Rongaminiad. It still feels kind of far away, but you're looking at it.
Hmm.
Faunra,
yes.
you have been presented with an arm of light made of pure holy gold, flowy, shiny prettiness. This destroyed a weapon of darkness, although this this girl Tammy is uncharacteristically quiet.
Hey, Spear, you in there? Look at Tammy. Wearing a midi-ad.
Nods. Lance, not Spear.
Lance,
Idiot
sorry.
kids.
Alright, got one question. You just
Ask
shatter
it quickly.
arms of darkness like it's nothing. Fine. Velt, can you kill
Yes.
him?
I don't know. I'm not
Huh.
strong enough yet.
Understood. Thank you.
Did you
Nod.
truly purge everything from Pan?
Sure as shit purge everything with a
I
spear.
slay darkness. She would turn around and presses the tip of her lance, although it's a little bit awkward and she has to take a back step to do so, against your chest. Would you be willing to fall forward and see for yourself?
Do it, Sister of Battle.
Yeah, all right.
All right, fuck yeah. So you're gonna lean in?
Yeah, can do it.
Fuck yeah, fucking do it. All right. Say, Faunra, do you have any particularly bad habits you wish that you could change about yourself?
Oh God.
The fact that you chew your goddamn nails, please take that one, please.
Not the religious zealotry or anything, just have prettier nails. Come on.
Like God, you're flattening them out, and they become short, and you get this flat out fingertips. It's like so gross. Please stop.
Oh, don't call me out like this, Jesus Christ.
Owned savagely.
Bad habit. Oh gosh.
Yeah, a bad habit. Because I'm pretty
Fuck.
sure that you have you have no darkness madness about you.
No.
Oh, yeah, she does. She's a fucking zealot.
That's not darkness madness.
that's
That's
not a bad
religion.
habit.
That's religious
That's
indoctrination.
a bad habit as fuck.
That's
No,
dumb. Yeah.
religious indoctrination isn't a bad habit.
You can't
mean-
stab away someone's subclass.
Yeah, that's more important. I don't want to do
I
that.
mean, actually, with this, you
you
probably
can,
could.
but permanently. Oh, goodness. It could be it could literally be chewing your nails. But if
Or
there
it-
is anything that you view as a unconscionable thing that you do,
Faunra's butt
Kina-
slattery.
It's Kina, so pacing.
Shit. Jeez. Oh God.
You did this to yourself. But
I
now
did,
now,
but I wasn't.
and
I
that's what
did,
really
but the
hurts.
question has caught me off guard, and I don't have anything for it.
Quick, turn around and stab Trist. I'm just nothing but bad behavior.
yeah, that's that. You can't take away my pain. It's all I've got.
Open up Warhammer 40.
If she stabbed you, you would fall apart.
Open
That's
up
what I
Warhammer
want.
40K. There's literally a table for like nervous tics that people have.
Is there?
There is.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I don't have that with me.
Alright, hold
Fine,
on.
I'll do it.
I'll-
Pull it up and roll for it. I will be right back. I'm
Fucking
gonna grab a
alright.
fresh drink.
I'll roll for something weird.
Alright.
That's
It
gonna
doesn't
immediately
matter
go
what
away.
that tick is because she's about to stab it
It's
out.
about to go away, whatever it is.
So I'll be right back.
Yeah, it sure is.
Alright, let me
Save
scroll
it
down
something
to character
absolutely
creation
terrible.
here.
Savin, how dare you? It was my idea, and you're just taking it from me.
Well, I'm sorry,
You're a
I can
horrible
open
person.
books up faster.
I mean, I already have the book open, but
Well, then, do you have it on the table? Just tell Kina what to roll then.
It's a
I really
D100, I'll
I
tell
really
you that
want.
much.
I was wondering how long it would take for us to encounter a thing where I have to murder someone and the party has to stop me.
Yeah, but I mean, this is perfect. That like we're finding out.
That's
We're
excellent.
finding out I'm a warlock. We're finding out that you've got like really big on zealotry, which we kind of already knew, but we didn't actually really see.
I mean, there was no instance where I had to act on my oath.
Yeah, exactly.
Where is that fucking table?
So congratulations on
because
that XP you're
remember,
getting,
it's not
Kina.
Right? This
Right.
is definitely testing my oath.
Yeah.
It's not in character creation because it's actually in what happens when like psychic effects happen to you. So
Yep.
I'm still listening to Guile's theme, by the way. It goes with everything.
I think I got my oath EXP as well.
Yeah, I think that basically the party did.
Sorry, I don't want to get you copyright striked.
Humming Guile's theme too accurately.
The DMC
I mean, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
has gotten retardedly like villainous within the past 5 years. So
I'm still amazed that Communist Anthem is like copy strikeable.
That is truly the most ironic thing in existence.
It's no
No,
longer our anthem.
No, it is our copyright strike.
Oh, you're right. Good point.
No, I can't find it.
I found it.
Oh, well, why didn't you fucking say something?
Base stray.
Roll me a D200.
Oh,
That's a big table.
I have
This
no
is-
idea what is on this table, and I am excited to find out. Nice.
Wow.
Wow,
Nice.
deep.
Okay.
Wow.
You have a tendency to become withdrawn and quiet.
Hey.
And well, in the
Tristan?
game,
Tristan?
yeah, I know, right? But in the game, you suffer like a negative penalty to fellowship rolls for a time. But yeah, this is under mental traumas, and you have a tendency at times to become withdrawn and quiet.
All right, she stabs you right in the brooding.
I guess they're okay. I guess I was starting to pick up something from
Yeah,
Tristan.
you were
I was
getting some
starting-
like fucking Tristanisms.
Oh no!
It's gone
So
now.
what you're saying is that you just made Faunra more sociable?
Yep.
Tristan is
Gosh,
infectious.
Yeah. So yeah, that was under mental
Muscle bunny
traumas.
hugs.
I suppose that's. All
So
right.
it's like
You got camaraderie stabbed into you.
yeah, like Tammy or Rongaminiad pauses and withdraws the lance from you once it's pushed in. You can see that there's no mark. She'll pause and go, "Huh, you are not very dark." She'll shrug. Congratulations on not being slain or wounded.
When Faunra staggers back from the from touching the having that inside her, she will immediately fall to her knees and will take out her rosaries and start to pray.
Huh. Rongaminiad will look to the other two who are observing. Is that something
That's
she's
normal.
supposed to? Okay.
Not exactly abnormal.
She looks like she's about to say "excuse me" before collapsing in a heap.
Oh, I'll try and catch her.
Sure, give me a dex.
Oh no, don't
Okay.
hit your head.
Dexterity.
Dick.
11.
All right, yeah,
okay.
no, 11's fine. You probably, in fact, wait, no, an 11 means that you probably get like a headbutt in the crotch, but you're able to like catch her before she eats dirt.
He was about to bash her head on the wall. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Tristan
thing
snickers a little bit.
You run forward, you miss Tammy and slam your face into the fucking barn side.
All right.
No, you miss Tammy and just like she tables and chairs you into Faunra.
Okay.
Easy.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Can't be easy taking on that so much.
I don't know. I don't remember it. And she's just like rubbing her head, and she's probably cut her hands a
Yes.
bit from grabbing the blade at the blade end.
Here, let me see those hands. And I'll expend some lay on hands to heal up the wounds.
Sure. Okay. And while you've been doing this, Cassie and Jesse have been looking over these, this like chain and shattered ball.
Oh,
Jesse
yeah.
will shrug, unsure, and Cass is sort of just fucking bare hand lifted the thing up and is looking it over.
Don't touch that.
I'm fine, don't be a baby.
Fucking guys, I'm just goddamn dragon here. That's my job.
She will snort and look this thing over. It seems mostly spent, whatever it is, but she casts Identify. And it will take her 10 minutes, actually. So, she'll
Alright.
get back to you
Clearly
after you've wheeled
You-
Jessica over.
I'll just get Sir
clearly
Derek
this
to
is
help.
happening while this is happening, so she's identifying
Oh,
while
that's
they're
true.
stabbing each
It
other.
has
Wait, no,
been-
if you think that she wasn't like trying to fucking lean to watch, you're out of your goddamn mind. If you think that this wasn't the most interesting shit ever, you're insane.
Only when attention turns back to them do they like scurry back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
start.
they literally just like,
Oh
oh yes, of course, these.
Yes. All right, come on, Derek. Let's move the wife over here.
Yeah, so Derek will help.
And while that was all happening, it's out of character to not go over and do this.
Slurp,
Of
slurp.
course, yeah, you milk up Barrett, and he's like, all right.
Well, not just that, but
Let's see here. Oh, are you popping that into the Druid?
Mhm.
Sure. You give her a heal. Mostly she has 123 hit points, so it's a bit of a drop in the ocean.
it's not like Hallie knew that.
That's true.
Would have taken Faunra a few swings to get through all that.
It's true. She had 50 hit points.
Jesus.
I mean,
Ahem.
I did like 25 in one swing. So
It's true, 21
You'd have
is
had- you'd-
quite a bit.
21 is a reasonable chunk, but you would have had to go in for extra swings. It's true.
And the thing is, Hallie would just keep doing undamage to Great Moss.
I don't think your healing actually outpaces Kina's damage.
No, it'd be a losing battle, but eventually.
Yeah, it'd be a losing battle with everyone against one character doing this, so.
Tammy disappears into Faunra. Oh, you're like welcome and stuff. I don't know what I did, but glad to hear it.
You let her see her, I assume, childhood's favorite tale in actual action.
Oh, okay, cool. Glad to hear it. She still looks rather nonplussed. To her, it was like a brief blackout, and she's just in Floorville.
Hmm. There are a few things I'll have to ask you later in private, without any more ears around.
I might not or might not be able to answer them. Just a total warning and stuff.
That is fair enough. I know there are certain things that can't really be said about my patron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am tired of this scene. Can we move on?
Sure. Let's see here. Yes, Pan looks to the rest of you. Have you come to your decision? Oh, Jessica. And she sees as Trist and Sir Derek bring forth Jessica. Might I please heal her now?
I think it's gonna take more than spells to heal that. But
You
can
haven't seen
start
me
with
cast,
those.
young man.
I was thinking more the emotional trauma, but yeah.
She winces. Okay, fine.
I'll bring her
Just
over and set her down here.
Ow.
No.
Oh, I guess she can just sit on
Nice.
Derek. He's soft.
No. It's still holding. It's just holding the wrist part there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
one
yeah,
hand is up to ready to snap when
I-
Faunra comes closer.
all right, well, Faunra will come back. and will look at Pan. And then she will put her sword away.
She lets out a breath of air.
You are indeed free of my wrath. I have been shown something of tremendous importance. And it is in my judgment that you are indeed cleansed. I will no longer be of any threat to you. I will leave you in the hands of your comrades.
Thanks.
Your fellows.
I'm still not convinced I deserve it, but very well.
He just drags her over to Jessica.
Yeah. And she's like she's probably actually just sat on Sir Derek because she can't do legs to stand up and lean with. Derek will then lower a wing and like prop her up with his front claw. Panny. And there's a very awkward look between the two of them. At which point Pan looks to you, Bob, and will hold out her peace-tied fingers. It is still your call, regardless of all that has happened here.
Had I starts and gets his other hand. If I would have moonbeamed you without a second thought. If
I
you
know.
weren't, would have done the same.
Of course.
Start does the finger knots there.
Yep. They tug away the cords, and you can see that her, purple fingers have gone a little bit blue from being tied up in them. They weren't on too tight, it's just that she's obviously had them on for days at this point. Very good. And yeah, I should probably unchange her title card from Shepherd of Shadows now. And to give you an idea of how rough their fight might have been.
Oh.
She casts Greater Restoration.
I'm shocked the other party didn't loot all of her diamond dust.
Oh, she probably had to ask for it off of Barrett. They have definitely looted about 800 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Nice.
What?
Damn.
A man deserves to be paid.
Hey, no judgment. I do the same.
Yeah. She has a pretty interesting selection of spells. Cure Wounds, Fairy Fire, Healing Word, of course. Fog Cloud, Lesser Resto, Moonbeam. Everyone loves a good old Moonbeam. Bark Skin, Call Lightning, Dispel Magic, The Wind Wall, Blight, Polymorph, Dominate Beast, Greater Restoration, and Mass Cure Wounds. What I can tell you now is that you killed the wolf, which is a second part of her fight.
Ah, that's good.
And by being so successful, she sent away nearly all of her reinforcements. So they only had to fight her and one big black wolf.
Oh,
Wow.
good. We really helped them out then.
Yeah, legitimately. You guys did very, very well in all of the fights and defeated even large reinforcements quite quickly. And it made their fight a lot easier. Otherwise, they probably would have died and lost.
Well,
if you guys had been the one to do the fight, you probably would have had to second phase with the vampire wolf poking at you until it ran away.
run away. That's cute. No escape, bitch.
I know, right?
Alright, well, now that's settled. What are we doing with your redeemed shepherd? We got our night business to attend to, so we can't exactly take her somewhere. I guess we could, but well out of the way.
You are not taking this incredibly powerful caster with you goddamn anywhere.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want this responsibility. Fucking. Hey, just Bob, what are we doing with her?
Since their lives are gone, the desecration has happened. She's to serve a life sentence per.
Understood.
Taking her back to the city, then?
No. She's
Okay.
to rebuild a life for a life. And to cleanse the desecration that has happened.
Alright, so you're cutting her loose. Great. I'll get my shit. Let's
No.
go.
She's being put under very strict, just looks at Jessica, very strict overwatch.
Jessica will nod. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. I probably will not live for as long as it's going to take for her to undo what has been done. But I will make sure that it happens regardless. And thank you, Sir Bob, for not killing her. And to Miss Lady Faunra.
He just looks at them and saying like, then your successor shall continue to carry.
Indeed. Luckily, Pan is a female elf, which means she's got a huge dong for breeding with.
Yeah.
She's a druid. Life finds a way.
Indeed. That's what.
Finds a way.
That's what.
The
That's
life
what wild
finds a way is
for.
right here.
It is. It's wild shape.
Oh.
She is, as they might say, an animal in bed.
Oh no no!
Oh,
And that's how we got kicked off Twitch. Fuck yeah.
No, it's okay. Look, you didn't call her a simp virgin incel, so we're fine. Oh, did I say
Okay.
that out loud?
Oh
no,
no.
you said that aloud.
Wait,
Doing
reel it back.
Doing it night elf style.
She turns into a horse.
That is animal. That is bestiality. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yep,
That
the
was
joke.
literally the joke.
No, I thought you were trying to stay away from the part, but you went just back to it.
That was literally the joke.
No worries. But yeah, so. Yes, and I won't see the end of her sentence either, but as it's done, it shall be written down and continued until her sentence is served. That is all.
She'll nod. And the circle is always open to you, Sir Bob.
Yeah.
But the
Make
thing
sure
is,
it's a complete circle now.
Alright. So yeah, as the morning turns to a late noon, the rival party sort of spreads itself out and goes to find random corners to go become unconscious in. And your party can
Exactly.
gather before venturing forth.
Just checking on Lady Lillian if you need something.
She'll give you a thumbs up. I'm fine on this occasion. Thank you, Sir Bob. Rather
Just a
too
thumbs up,
tired to, rattle the back of your skull.
Yeah. Well, at least you had one that would last you for a while.
Indeed. And yeah, as well as your party's gathering up, Cassie will inform you that on identifying that black chain, it appears that the chain itself was not the magical part, but the shattered metal sphere that had been with it. Although rendered inert or damaged, it seems that it would have been a sort of like an intelligent item, is how she best describes it. Although no doubt ran the show.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she'll confess that she doesn't know what powers it would have actually had because it's quite destroyed, but probably made her, able to make undead abominations at her guess.
Yeah.
Since that doesn't seem like a druid trick, so far as she's aware.
That and the Raven familiar. Yeah, some sort of darkness wizard.
Maybe.
Hey,
That's if it was
just-
familiar. It could just be a dead bird she was seeing through, or dead birds.
I mean, that's not a
Oh,
druid
I can
thing
hear
either,
this
is
one.
it?
Again, neither's the undead part.
Yeah, fair.
You just watch as a badger-cone lands on a flying badger-cone lands on Tristan's shoulder.
It's so bright and gay compared to you, Trist.
I will just take out like a little chunk of bread from my pocket and hand it up to the burb.
No, it's not a bird. It's a
Badger corn,
literal.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a badger with
The
wings and a
the
unicorn
creature.
horn.
Alright, in that case it'll probably be like a little thumb full of jerky.
Oh yeah, I think I'll probably mod that down easy peasy. Jen probably did give the wineskin back. But hey, lucky you can still see some of her lipstick on it.
Never watching that again.
Oh, that's gross. It's like, oh, just rubs it against her own lips. Oh, yeah,
Ah, fuck yeah.
Jeez,
Ew.
guys, come on. No, I'm not like that.
She says, shifty-eyed. Yeah. Cassie will probably ask you to go and, smash this fucking thing to bits in the forge, just to make sure that it's gone for good.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you can drink 5 gold's worth out of their tab. Oh wait, you giving them 5 gold?
Yeah, I'm putting 5 gold into their tab.
Alright. I mean, they don't mind, they have diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really sell
they're
that
rich now.
here. Look, it's meant to be a nice gesture. Fuck you.
It is a good gesture.
It is a good gesture. Who are you saying that to, Trist?
That was to Cass and Jess.
No, it's worthless. It's just a chain.
Alright. Well, then, yeah, let's go break it down, I guess.
But yeah, when you guys aren't looking, I guess it's to Hallie after a little bit of titty suck after he gets a good go on dem hoots. Well, let's see here. What loot did they get? Is he willing to part with any of it?
I mean, do we really have right to their loot? They took this loot off a hard-earned battle.
Yeah, but we
True,
didn't get
but
any
you guys
with
technically did the other half of that battle for them.
At least give us some time and dust to pay for healing potions.
You know what? That is fair. Yeah, he'll give you guys 100 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Nice.
If you want to pop that on your party quip.
Alright. Can we just have Bob convert that into 4 healing potions?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
Sure.
Gonna take one, and I think the other 3 marshals, or 2 marshals and cleric, should probably take the others.
I have 1 healing potion left, so
I have one as well.
the
Faunra?
I gave you.
Give the other 3 to Faunra. She's gonna need all.
All right, I'll take 2, and Faunra can take 2,
Yeah, 2 each.
I will take 2.
because I know I'm completely out.
I very much enjoy how unintentionally Kinathis is playing a Sister Repentia.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, what
Unintentionally.
Excuse
He knew
you.
what he was doing.
Kina is playing the character everyone expected me to play in fucking Mercenhammer.
Yes. Let's see here. As far as a reward, I may have said it in jest that you could get a home here, but yeah, you guys can actually totally, own land in Cornwall. They're absolutely happy to cede that to you.
Let's leave. We've been on this map for 5 sessions.
Very
Fair
long
play.
time.
I take you guys up on that, but first we have a quest to complete. It'd be nice to have
Alright.
a place to call my own home, though.
Indeed.
Was I supposed to? I still haven't gotten my birthday gift.
Oh, you
have
need
I?
the birthday gift, yeah.
Of course. You
Yeah,
are
Sorry,
given.
Sorry, Stray. One more time.
You are given an ocarina.
Ooh.
It is a very pretty
shit.
ocarina. It has been painted as like this sort of sunset orange and pink.
Oh, pretty.
Garrick will smile and nod.
I'll have to learn how to play this now.
Yep. You have been given a new instrumenter. And it is a very, very pretty ocarina.
I'll add that
The
to my
problem
sheet.
is when you hit the right fucking song there, you're just gonna vanish and then appear in a different time.
It just starts pissing it down with rain, and you'll never know if I'm fucking with you or not. It's just a random chance. Yeah. So, guys.
She wakes up 3 days ago.
I'll see you fuckers in 3 days. Toot. Yeah, where's your next destination then? You
I want to go to that wizard's
3
tower.
potential ones.
Yeah, I was just typing that up. Like, do we detour
Hell
from our
yes, we
original?
detour into a wizard's tower.
Alright.
That's
I mean,
right on our
it's-
way. It's just a day
It is
out.
right on the way.
It is
All
true.
right, hold on.
And
Before we leave, though, let
and
me
that
just make sure we have enough food to survive.
This is true.
also seems like a place where we could find some buffs for our favorite centaur. Wizard's
Oh,
Tower.
right.
Escort a wizard.
Yeah, Wizard's Tower, wizard shit. She wouldn't mind wizard shit.
All
Yeah,
right.
you never know what you
Do we
find
know
in
where there's a
Wizard's Tower.
town up this way anywhere? We can ask the
don't
local.
think there is
There
one.
are like small. Well, here's the thing. I haven't obviously put them all over the map, but there are like small villages fucking everywhere.
All right. Do
on,
they-
In the landscape.
do the folks in the village know somewhere like here-ish that we could resupply? How about that? 'Cause
they
we're
don't know
gonna-
for sure, but they would surmise it very likely that you would find one on like probably a straightaway for one of the rivers going up, and you in fact pointed directly at a straightaway. So I'll say, yeah, sure, right there.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Because we will need to replenish our food stores before too long. But for now, we can just follow the river.
Okay.
All right, let's say our goodbyes to all our new friends and make sure to go around, handshake everybody. Godspeed your next battles. Take care of Tammy, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. We'll be fine. Make sure you don't all go dying and stuff. And thanks for giving her a bunch of fancy artifacts.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, any idea where you guys are heading next? Because, hopefully before too long, we'll have another one to drop off on her.
No fucking idea, but I'm sure that we will meet again at some point. Seems to be the way this kind of thing works.
Oh, well. No offense, but I don't really like the idea of having my destiny tied to a bunch of half-strangers, but, yeah, we'll see.
Total.
Maybe it's the case.
Rogues, sellswords, and bandits? No, I'd be bothered too. Too bad.
Hey, you
Good
guys
luck.
are all right. Give Barrett a slap on the shoulder. Turn to leave.
All right. Well, don't die then.
Same to you guys.
If we don't meet again, die well.
Sure, and you. Die extra well.
Nod, nod,
in
yes.
a well.
Now, if you're gonna die in a well, at least upgrade yourself to an oubliette.
Of course.
That's so out of character. All right, let's leave. For
Sure.
God's sake.
I'm now reminded of, in a pair of jeans, those tiny fake inside pockets that you get inside a pocket in jeans?
Oh yeah.
That I have heard referred to by my favorite phrase, the narcotics oubliette.
What even is the point of those small pockets anyway?
Hiding drugs.
It's for change.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's
It's
not.
too small for change.
No, it's
It's for
not.
it's commonly for lighters.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
too.
that makes sense. Yeah.
You keep a lighter in that so that your wallet wouldn't push it out of your pocket or crush it into you. Because if you have something full of flammable liquid, technically they were very afraid of a thing full of flammable liquid oh so long ago. So they keep it in a separate little pocket inside your pocket.
Oh. Now we know.
Is that what that tiny pocket is for?
Yes, lighters.
All right, let's do travel
And
checks.
matches.
Oh, crit discovery. Yeah.
All right.
Son of a fuck. Oh, God, I gotta prepare another. Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys suck so much.
Just give us a field full of herbs we can turn into healing potions. Come on.
It doesn't have to be something huge, yeah, no.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
What was
That is true.
Oh, travel rules.
Yeah, it's travel rules
Hey.
time.
Stop critting.
No.
Mm.
Crits are
No,
good.
Never.
I have an advantage on this. I'm gonna click it. I promise not to crit. See?
Well,
Well,
you
you did.
didn't
Thank you.
crit. That's 3 out of 4 sevens.
Nice.
Well,
I got
sure
help
shit
with
failed
this,
that.
So I'm good.
Let's see.
Cooking.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, Quartermaster. Oh, look at that. No one's getting the... I mean, Bob is extra careful about cooking everything thoroughly after the smoothie incident.
We don't talk about the smoothie incident.
We don't talk about that. I mean, as I've shown before, it is now on your alchemical goods as a poison you can produce.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
The old Goodberry surprise.
Indeed, just
I
left the
love
fucking
that
shooter and
much
it burst
fiber.
into flame. Just burn away the evidence.
Yeah. I'm like at least a little bit proud of how dumb that is.
I love the dumb stuff that comes up in D&D.
I mean, Goodberry had to be nerfed somehow.
You wicked shits. Okay. So we have a really successful navigation, a garbage scouting, and good. That's actually your quartermaster role, and now your separate cooking role, please. You do in fact qualify
Yeah.
to cook, which comes with bonuses. I'll be damned. Okay, so
Even better.
we'll start from the good news. Your overall ration requirements are reduced by 50% for the journey.
That's good.
Nice.
Bob very carefully cuts your meal a little bit with Goodberry, I guess. Let's see here. So it's 3. This
Yep.
is on the ad. So you're going to be journeying for 4 days. You fail at scouting. And in navigation, your journey duration is reduced by 25%, rounded to the nearest half day. So it takes you 3.5 days to get down there. However, the reason you do so is because there was a rather shock rainfall and it rather flooded the banks. You made quick time traveling down them, but you end up beached.
Oh no, our boat.
Your little
Oh,
boaty.
episode.
I know, right? It is stuck in a mud bank and still rather pissing it down with rain.
All right, look, we tie a rope to the front of the boat. We tie the other into a tree. When we come back from the Wizard's Tower to collect the fucking thing, we can push it free, because hopefully it'll stop raining by then. And if hope's not a plan, then we just fucking walk.
It just looks at everyone and like looks at the water inside the boat, just shapes water out of it.
No,
Throws it
it's
back in the
But
river.
it is beached. It is like stuck in very thick mud and grit, and it would take some work, and it's still currently pissing it down on all of you as this happens.
Yeah. I'll just come back for it. As long as it doesn't wash away, we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit. Fucking hate boats.
Yeah, don't worry.
As you leave the boat behind, you're still walking through quite deep mud when you notice a series of, it looks like footprints.
Uh-oh.
Quite heavy footprints that they've sort of been like sucked down into the mud and then pulled themselves back up again. Those amongst your party would surmise that they're, well, recent. The storm only kicked up about 2 hours ago.
Very curious. Very curious indeed.
Maybe we're not the only ones looking for this tower. These footprints,
What sort of footprints?
they armored?
Anyone want to give me survival tests?
Sure.
Bobbert.
Anyone help me do a survival test? Okay, no, everyone's just doing it.
Luckily, Ariel's got a foot
I
fetish.
can help you. I can help you.
Jen has the nicest feet you've ever seen on an orc.
She has such pretty feet. All the better for stepping on you with.
Look, she do.
I
She
got a
really
4.
do.
And a 22. All right. So yeah, amongst you guys, you can figure that it's it would appear to be 3 people. 2 of these sets of boots are very heavily armored. And one of the others, although a little bit larger than usual, doesn't appear to be quite a deep imprint, a very evenly spaced weight. You notice the large feet of a Daxfag.
Mm.
Get out of here.
Alright.
Jill.
Good, more adventurers. Fantastic. Well, are they leading up to the Wizard's Tower?
Technically, yes. I mean, they're moving away from the river. It's kind of hard to say if they're going for a tower or not.
Well, we might as well follow them. See what folk are doing out here in the middle of the wilderness.
Well, let's head to the
Probably something similar to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's head to the Wizard's Tower nonetheless. If it veers off, then it's no business of ours.
It
Oh,
might
okay.
be. Just a gesture in the direction of the Druid circle. Fuck knows what people are doing around here.
This is true.
Yeah, so
People wander
might as well just check
everywhere.
up on them.
Not in armor. That's mostly knights and adventurers. Or servants of the dark.
Yeah, the moment you suggest servants of the dark, of course, Faunra will bristle and get ready, I'm sure. Although Kina is currently to the washroom.
I'm back.
Yeah. Welcome
Okay.
back.
Alright, let's follow
Someone
the
said
tracks.
darkness. You froth up.
What?
Darkness! Cauldron! Alright. You follow the tracks, or more correctly, you make your way towards where this wizard's tower is supposed to be. It is not a pleasant walk, but you make it out of the thicker part of the mud quite quickly. Around here, it's probably like healthy grass fields. It's not like anyone's mowing any of it, but it's kept down by animals.
Ah, yes, nature's lawnmowers.
Yep, animals. Delicious green food come out
Sheep.
for make hungry full.
I think you mean animalers.
Animolers, yes, of course.
Animowers,
Ha-
more like.
How
Yeah.
much of the grass has been devoured?
Why are you wanting some for yourself?
No, I
And
mean,
she's a
like, how
bunny.
I
much?
mean, no,
What animals
no.
were these?
I mean, sheep is a good guess. It's probably like a wild sheep.
I just look. I can easily discern a fucking animal by the fact that how the bite into the grass.
True, although right now it's quite hard to tell what with the storm you're currently in.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Goats eat roots. They don't just bite off the grass. They pull the
They'll
grass out.
fucking, yeah. They'll eat
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure. No,
They're
in this
assholes
case,
like that.
in this case, your guess would be wild sheepies. Maybe moose.
Could make good dinner if the herd comes back this way before we leave.
Perhaps. If we're lucky.
Yeah. As you are following these footsteps in the direction of this mage tower, they veer off towards a like sort of collection of foothills. There's some
it's not
thick
that far.
shrubbery that way. Looks like a couple miles.
We should continue on to the Mage's Tower.
Following the tracks, you say? Excellent work.
Yep, let's do
Good idea.
that.
We know where the Mage's Tower will be. We don't know what these tracks lead to. I say we follow
Okay.
the tracks for now.
Sure. As you follow the tracks into these foothills, you leave behind a lot of the mud, and soon enough you're just following normal foot tracks as they go. They do at one point intercede with where a bunch of like sheep have been. Can someone give me another survival test, as these tracks are now no longer very easy to follow? They've kind of been, trampled.
I will provide assistance to somebody.
Sure.
Hallie, I'm assisting you.
Or I'll just do it myself.
Alright,
Yeah,
foot fetish,
or-
don't fail me now. Okay, fail me a little bit.
You don't have a sheep fetish. You're not Welsh.
There we go, Faunra.
Fauna, you're just thinking about
Fauna has a sheep fetish.
delicious lamb pie. Nom nom nom.
Mutton.
Nom nom nom. And you can see that, for one, that sheep herd is probably like over the next hill, and two, the tracks are actually following after it.
Wow, we found shepherds.
Not in armored boots. No, we did not.
Shepherds.
Shepherds don't wear armor.
Real hench shepherds.
Come on, Allie, use your
Right.
brain.
Satyrs?
No, armored
No.
boots.
Oh, armor
These are
boots.
human tracks wearing heavy armor. More than one of them, too.
Right.
Alright. So let's go see. Might be
Hmm.
forest knights. That's the most charitable guess I got.
Certainly wouldn't be remiss guess.
Indeed.
Hopefully
Very
it's
well.
not more undead.
As you follow in their wake, eventually you can hear like just the sound of lots of sheepies doing a little bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
The
crest
Sweet.
the hill and can see, indeed, you are correct that it is two heavily armored people and one taller than them, rather like long and lanky of build, but they are wearing like looks like simple leathers. Even from as far back as you are, and amongst them, you were correct with your guess that these are forest knights.
That's good.
Two of them appear to be wearing chain, and they've got tabards with their signatory on them. Some big old cloaks, although they are sodden all the way through. And then they turn around and notice you guys. The sheep are still shambling around them, but they seem entirely at ease. And they wave at you. What do you do?
Wave
They're
back and
waving.
approach.
Yep, exactly that.
All right. The slender, like less armored one is going to go to like the front of this sort of sheep herd and almost sort of like lower down and do a Mohegan whisper, and the sheep will stop like shambling on their route steady forwards. As you approach, the two armored figures will stand a little bit straighter on seeing that the rest of you are all knights indeed, and they're heavily geared. They look like they are geared for fucking war. Up close, they're in full like chain with metal surcoat, long swords, shields, and axes. Looks like throwing axes, perhaps. And the leather-dressed one turns up with a bow. I don't have a map built for them because you guys keep rolling fucking crits.
That's fine. So as we approach, I'm gonna put up a hand, say, "Well met, brother knights. You're geared for war, but if you came looking for battle, you just missed it down the river a ways."
Yes, I thought that might be the case. No, we were actually from further up north. A beast of darkness rampaged its way through a nearby little village. Unfortunately, scared all their livestock, and they've been on the wander for about, I don't know, a month. Been trying to gather them all up so they don't starve to death over the winter.
Take it this is the sheep herd.
That's correct. The shepherd will sort of approach you guys. Let's see here.
And Hallie was right once again.
You were
Darn
correct.
Sheep herders, you all are stupid. She is smart.
I mean, they're
We
not
didn't-
shepherds.
yeah,
They are herding
yeah.
sheep, but
They are shepherds.
no, they're two forest knights. I
The-
guess one of them is a
The
shepherd.
forest,
But...
yeah. I mean, is one of the shepherd? I thought they sound like all of them are knights, pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bob's a shepherd and a knight.
I mean, that's true.
Hallie was right.
Hi.
But we didn't know that for 100% that they were going to be us. We couldn't have known that.
Yeah.
So.
Like-
Now we know. Better we found out.
Yep. Oh god, let's grab some good knights here. Grab that little garland boy.
Yeah.
And snatch up a lady. Oh,
And then the
whoa,
fucking,
whoa, it's a lady.
And then the first night is just picture chef worthy.
Yeah, no. One of them is still wearing his helm. And appears to be dressed in mostly scale. The other one in chainmail has pulled down a totally drenched hood and will greet you guys with a little bow. The shepherd, a very tall, if grumpy-looking woman with, well, no, hair injuries would have healed up long since now. She just looks a little bit big, grizzled, and bedraggled and tired. And will also nod a greeting to you all. We were aware of danger further to the south, but we had our duty to finish here first. I'm glad that another group got to it. Oh, you be the ones responsible then for resolving the matter?
Well, we shared the glory with a group of sellswords, but we kept Cornwall safe. Though if you're looking for animals any further south than this, I don't think you'll find them alive.
Luckily, I think this is the last of the herd. We're just sort of arranging them out and trying to keep them from getting spooked. The beast that attacked that village happened to have a speciality in causing fear. Not very good for wild animals. Some of them did drop dead of fright.
Yeah,
The
that's a
rest
shame.
ran. Indeed. Enough of them, though, that village will be able to bounce back, which is good.
Has the
Doesn't
beast
feel like
been
much of a win, though.
has the beast been dealt with though?
Oh yes, quite dead.
Good.
Dead and bad. The ranger nods as well. Would you like escorting all the way back to our village, or are you continuing on, Proud Knights?
Unfortunately, we're not heading towards the village for now. We have duties elsewhere.
Ah, well,
If it's on the river, we might very well stop by anyway.
This
Right
is
now,
true.
we're looking into a wizard's tower up the ways a bit.
the tower. Ugh. You tread towards cursed land.
Oh, good. What have you heard?
That it was a wizard's tower very many years ago, before beasts of darkness came for him. Tore him asunder, but his spirit still sits there crying out for vengeance.
Oh, good.
Of course, for all I know, that's a falsehood and all, because not anyone's been down there in many a century. It's just, village tales, of course.
Well, every tale in itself has some manner of truth to it.
Sure, it was probably definitely maybe owed by wizard, Sir Knight.
I more meant that there might just be something in there that's doing the wailing, but that too.
Fair.
As long as it's not a banshee.
A type of undead, sir.
Yeah, one that wails real loud, makes you die of fright.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about things dying of fright.
Yeah, well,
Cause
hopefully it's kinder kind of undead. Would be satisfied to know that the local beasts of darkness are slain.
the kinder kind of undead, Sir Knight.
Yeah, spirits that don't mean any harm to the living. Sometimes it said ghosts can, well, if not be helpful, at least not be harmful. Most of them are just out for your blood, though. But only most.
You see the ranger make a little sign to Wayland. All right, such as you say, Sir Knight. I will not doubt your knowledge on such matters. I think
Right.
if a ghost meant well, it would leave instead. Stop scaring common folk.
It's not always their choice.
Bah. As she
In the
says,
meantime.
as this tall woman says, bah, a couple of sheep go, meh. Not you.
Ah, it's adorable.
Just
I
looks at
love
the
them.
sheep. Don't worry. Don't worry, sheepies. Don't worry, folks. It's all okay.
Do
Yeah.
you mind if I pet a sheep?
They're a bit drenched and probably a bit bitier than usual because they're all ratty in temper, but go for it.
Well,
Should I make an animal
can
handling check
actually-
then?
Go for it.
I can assist you by, actually telling the sheep.
Well,
I cannot
advantage did not
that,
help me.
though.
Triss, you get
10
bits.
good enough?
Tajana,
Ow.
you are warm and
Oh, no.
fluffy. And I'm not
Yay.
bit.
Yeah.
Heck.
Ah, Faunra, the sheep whisperer. You immediately
That's
see a
what the
baby
Bob
one and
literally
fall.
whispering to sheep.
Good sheep.
Yeah, Faunra, you see a sheep that's the youngest of the pack and immediately falls in love with you. A little innocent sheepy.
Oh, good sheep.
Well, I can do this. I will use because it takes quite a while for wool to get, soaked. So I will go around, use shape water, and pull the water out of their wool, out of everyone there, just so they can be dry for a little bit.
I will tell you that outright will exhaust the shit out of you. There's like fucking 40 sheep here.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a cantrip. Technically, you can do cantrips indefinitely, but you're not really supposed to burn it out like that. That's it's strenuous, if anything.
I use prestidigitation to dry off a sheep's head.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between a 5-foot square or a 5-foot cube. So
This is true, but also at the same time, there's a difference between it being just like a water hanging loose or like a matted up in the fur of a sheep. I'm saying you can do it, it's just incredibly strenuous. And you will take a rank of exhaustion if you do it.
Fuck the sheep, we're going into a dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. At least I do the
Don't fuck the
people.
sheep,
Then at
we're
least
not
I don't
Welsh.
see much.
Yeah. You can dry a sheep without exhausting yourself. It's not a problem, but there are a lot
Can
of
I
sheep
try
here.
to? Yeah, can I try the people at least? So
Yeah, that's not a problem. They're willing to stand there so that you can give them a dry off.
yeah, so just rip that. Well, pull the water out of their fucking soaked clothing and everything, so they can be nice and dry for a bit.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, what was your name? Sir Bob, a pleasure. A 30,000 no. Yes, the location of their village is real polygon. Clicky, 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 clicky. Dude. Just north of here.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's not
It's
that
only
far.
it's only a small village. Like it's not map worthy, but it's right there above you, and they'll tell you where it is. That counts as a revealed hex when you travel through it.
Straight.
That's good.
Oh, and here, for your journey, good luck with your magic tower, I suppose. Roll me a 1d6, please, Savin, since you triggered this. All right, let's have a look. What are you on the list? I know all my shortcuts are set to fucking D&D 4 handbooks. No,
He gives you a potion of healing.
gives you a potion of hand job.
I'll take either of these happily.
No, he's giving you a kit.
Oh.
Oh.
So let's just see which kit it is. It could be an herbalism kit. Where the fuck is there? It's adventuring gear. So down the line. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. Where are kits even fucking written down on this list?
Kits are under artisan tools.
Oh, they're under tools. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. One would be alchemist supplies.
Yeah,
in
it would be
fact.
alchemist supplies. So
Oh,
yeah, I'll give
sweet.
you a bag of alchemist supplies.
Oh, that's even better because that thing costs like 50 GP normally.
That do. Oh,
It
thank
do.
you. Thank you, Sir Knights.
You're very welcome. We have more than we need, and we'll be moving back to order to restock soon. So, hey, if you're still ranging out, you're going to be getting a lot further away from friends than anything. So, seems only
Well,
right
I
to do
will.
you that little bit of help.
Oh, now at 169 pounds of equipment.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you are probably the furthest any of your characters from, in fact, almost definitely the furthest any of your characters have been away from any of the orders.
Except Tiana.
Tiana, I
And
mean,
she comes
yeah,
from
that's a
another
good point. She came from another continent. Tiana, you're probably
Yeah.
not feeling bothered by this at all, but I imagine that the rest of you are at least a bit discomforted by ranging out so far away.
Yeah, considering I'm like over 400 miles away from home. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are
Or even further
actually
away.
about 50 miles away from like the last elevated hills and forests before you start seeing jungle foliage. And then off
Ooh.
in the north and east are mountain peaks. If you travel up another day, you'll be able to start seeing those too. The mountains that separate this continent majoritively from the jungle.
Oh,
Wow.
maybe we should pop up a day just to see the mountains.
Perhaps. It's not exactly
Yeah,
on the way.
if you go up there, then I will. It's not like it's not on your way, if anything, because you'll be, I assume, moving up onto here afterwards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you move up to this hex, you'll be able to at least see like 3 groups of mountains that are off in the distance.
That's a thought.
Yeah, you're far away from home, but let it never be said that hospitality won't find good nights anywhere.
Well, we thank you. And yeah, perhaps we'll head to that village after all, but for now, that tower's calling for us.
Of course, once we've gotten companion shepherd here and her flock back home, we'll be making back for the order. Uh, they will probably spend a good 30 minutes just checking road information with you and learning about travel and stuff.
Yeah,
Soon
we'll
past that bit.
tell them all about the Cornwall stuff and whatnot. Let them
They
know that it
similarly will
should be
inform you of the
safe.
surrounding area. I think they're quite happy to give you that info.
Oh, nice.
Just got to reveal a little bit more map. Doot, 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 doot.
You just tell the sheeps that behave for a little longer and they can get home in a nice, dry place.
Yep. You get a lot of affirmative bows. Oh, Faunra likes little sheep.
Good sheep.
Good sheepy.
Well, it is a kid. So,
Yeah, Faunra's always been great with kids.
And yeah, this here is where the beast had originally come from.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's very dead.
Good.
Awful close to the druids. Alright. Well. I'm sure that's a coincidence.
Honestly, it probably is. Across the stretch of miles, there are small civilized copses of places, probably a bunch of hidden bandit camps that you aren't rummaging through immediately.
Yeah.
But ones that are quite well hidden. This place is packed and full. It's a whole day of just fucking traveling through one singular hex. There's a lot of stuff in between all these places. I just obviously do not want the map to be only markers.
Alright. Well, let's just say our goodbyes to the night and head to the tower.
Yeah, they give you nightly hugs, of course, which is where you hug them, but then you give them a clap on the back.
Yeah, of course. It's no homo. It's fine.
Yeah. It's bro hugs. That's right. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word bro hug.
Only if you like bro hugs.
Oh God. All right. And yeah, you can continue to the tower. Or so you hoped you were reaching a tower. You see a sort of rather shattered tower. If anything, there's scattered rubble quite far back, maybe a mile away from where this tower is supposed to have stood.
Did the tower sink into the muck?
It's sunk into the swamp.
From where you
thing
are,
we
it looks more like it must have exploded outwards. These are great big heaving hunks of debris. If not for the fact that you knew they come from Wizard's Tower, you'd have assumed someone trebuchet through the fucking thing.
Oh, certainly seen its better days.
Yeah. As you get closer and closer to the tower, you can see that there is a greasy, smoky cook fire by the looks of it rising up into the sky behind shattered first story walls that remain of this otherwise quite destroyed tower. Could everyone please give me a perception test?
Absolutely.
And if you really want.
a perception test, you say?
Yeah.
Good God.
Wow.
Looks like I'm being surprised by whatever it is.
All right.
Thank you,
Bob. So that I can at least cliffhanger this properly. Bob, as you're all looking towards this damaged and shattered little tower, you can see that there is something standing on a broken section of wall and looking down at you all. and you've recognized this kind of fucking creature anywhere. Goblins.
Ah. It'd be cool if it was a dragon, but no, it's like the exact opposite of a dragon, the shittiest monster in the universe.
Yes. Bob, you spot goblins occupying a broken wizard's tower. And it is there, my lovely dears, we're going to be jumping to experience and calling the session to a close.
Well,
All right.
we're gonna level, so
Well,
that's nice.
Yeah, I'm
Sick.
gonna have 120 feet of dark vision from now on.
Gonna have
Oh,
extra attack.
gross. All right. So, did you explore a new or interesting location for the first time?
I don't think we're gonna.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
That'll
Do you
be
discover a new and interesting truth about the land?
several.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know,
many.
a couple.
All right. Name one of them.
That
Uh,
Tammy can be possessed by the spirit of the light of, or an arm of light, which is also Ariel's warlock patron.
Yep.
Rongo Miniad.
Yep. The Lance of World's End.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking get out of my game, Skow.
Hey, that's a classic legend, the Lance of
It
World's
really
End.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah,
Very
that's-
similar to Eloy's weapon, which is the Lance of World Shaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
not the
look. I
end of
don't
the
have a
world,
rid-
it's the ends of the world, by the way.
Yeah, the ends of the world, as in the end belonging to the world. Obviously, they believed in a flat Earth divine spear lance. No. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
How about that druid lady?
No, actually. I don't.
Bob
Yes.
spared her life.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yep. Bob is actually now probably like, as far as rankings are concerned, like third in line for circle ownership.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, you have to like outlast elves, but hey, if you
that's
figure out
not so good.
immortality, you could be the leader of that circle.
Yeah, you
Or
see
in
becoming
old
a-
D&D terms, what is it? You have to be a level 10 druid in order to have possession of a druid's circle and challenge them for leadership.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah, now you just
challenge
need
the
to-
druids for leadership.
Now you
Fight
just need to
them.
get to be like
Fucking
a level
classic.
20 druid in here, and then you can outlive an elf.
That's true. Druids can just become immortal. That's the thing.
Well, they're not immortal, but like they age super
They
slow.
ageless.
Let's see.
No, that because 1 year takes 10 years.
Yeah,
they
So
super
they're-
old.
effectively
Extend their life
ageless.
by 10.
Yeah. All right. Did you advance or complete a quest?
Yeah, we finally
Yeah.
cleared Cornwall quest. We've old corn.
I think I let you. I think I let
Yeah,
you
we
complete
already
that one
claimed
already,
it.
but you
did
are
we?
now advancing.
Artifact quest.
Yep.
I mean, are we advancing it because we only
It's just
moved
travel.
closer to it? We didn't actually.
I guess
do
then, yeah,
anything
you did
for
not
it.
advance or complete.
Tough.
You did not defeat a threat beyond expectations. Did you learn something new about a player character?
Yeah, we have a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ariel has actually revealed her warlockness.
Also, we learned Faunra is the purest pure being there ever has been.
Yeah. This pure being of murder.
Pure immune.
And has the commitment to your oath been hard tested and upheld?
I think
I
I
mean,
give
there-
that Faunra.
yes.
Huh?
Faunra,
And-
yep. Hallie, Ariel, and Bob.
All right.
Yep. Faunra, Hallie, Ariel, Bob.
Lobby for inspiration for Ariel taking a sword to the snoot.
Oh, totes. Yeah, have an inspo.
All right.
so
Similarly, inspiration for Faunra and Bob and Hallie, yeah.
for we mere peasants, that's what, 4 XP?
Let's see.
New truth, new ally, learn new thing, new interesting location. No, you didn't do new location. So no, it's three for the peasants, 4 for the cool bros.
Well, that's still
Oh,
enough to
exactly
pop us over the
That's
level
a
bracket.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level
Alright.
5.
One day,
this-
Savin, you and I will get up to the.
What?
One day I'll
I got a
actually do
bonus
something.
XP. It's
Oh, it's just me then.
It's just,
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
just
Pet's
you who
behind.
No,
It's
is-
just you.
I haven't gotten it either.
Oh.
I just said you
Wait,
got
you just
one.
got it one today.
Yeah, you just
You
got
just
one.
got one, Stray.
Yeah, you got 4 experience, not 3. Congratulations. And yeah, poke me about your level ups if there's anything that you need or need clarified.
All I get is extra attack, and all I need is extra attack.
I was going to say, that's
Yeah.
all you want.
Yeah, all you need to do for me is just now make all my tokens have vision of 120 feet, even in dark.
Sure, I'll do that now before I forget. Let's also pull you on over
Alright.
here.
Oh, I get to
Location.
change out one of my runes. Nice.
You don't understand. Allie's gonna just start crying because she finally got Revivify and is wondering why she wasn't given that earlier.
Aw, poor Babas.
Aw.
Uh,
Let's see here.
So,
Ooh,
I
proficiency
also
up.
can just have dark vision out to 120 feet range.
God damn it.
Hey,
Alright.
nice.
Well,
Also-
I mean, it's the best rune, but also it stuns creatures, and I don't really want to.
You don't want
Guess
who
stun.
just
I
got
appreciate
haste?
that. No, if you want to take it, go for it.
Man, I wish there were more rune options. Aside from fire, they're all kind of either bad or they stun people.
So how exactly does it work for stunning people?
All right, so the stone rune, I gain advantage on wisdom checks and have dark vision to 120 feet. In addition, when someone ends its turn within 30 feet of me, I can use my reaction to invoke the rune and make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it's charmed by me for 1 minute and gains a speed of 0 and becomes incapacitated.
Holy shit, that's so strong.
Yep, save
Yeah,
ends.
that's real strong.
Save end?
Yeah, it's a save end.
Jesus.
Yeah. The other option is when a creature within 30 feet of me is hit by an attack roll, I can use my reaction to invoke the Cloud Rune to choose a different creature within 30 feet of me other than the attacker, so I can make enemies hit each other instead. I can just redirect them.
That's pretty cool.
It is, but unfortunately the passive benefit is Dexterity, Sleight of Hand, and Charisma Deception.
Ugh.
Yeah, ugh.
Rubbish for you.
It is.
Garbage.
Huh. That's interesting on the sheets here. So as a level 2 warlock and level 3 paladin, I somehow have 5 first level slots when I should really have 4 and 1 warlock slot.
Yeah, the game doesn't know how to process that. You might have to just
That'll be on me.
yeah, or just change your spellcasting progression. I think there's
Yeah,
an option.
I'm sure I went into the cogwheel to change mine because I know I've got Nahi as correct. You can go into down at the bottom for spell slot modifiers. I'm pretty sure you can put negatives in there.
I guess I should put -1 into the level 1 slots and make sure that works. Yep, there we go.
There you
4
go.
slots.
Guys, look at this.
Moo.
Nice.
Mass healing
Mass
word.
healing
Oh
word.
fuck. Oh god.
You thought we were tanky before. All right. Well, in the meantime, thank you for tuning in, chat and Twitch, YouTube, all you guys. We'll see you in like 3 hours for Merzen Hammer, hopefully. There's a chance it might not be tonight, but hopefully. So until then, we will see you later. Have a good one.